Okay, so hello and welcome to yet another Gaming Masters video. So today I'm going to be providing you guys with a review for Dirt Rally. Now, Dirt Rally has been on PC for a little while now, and this week on Tuesday it launched for Xbox One and PS4. Now, that was the 5th of April. Now, the version on PS4 and Xbox One, I've only played the Xbox One version, but I have to say I'm really impressed. It's the first racing game I've really enjoyed since the likes of Forza Horizon 2, which was almost 18 months ago, so it's done a good job because I don't particularly enjoy racing games. I like the concept behind them, I love the idea of them, but the ones where you're just going around the same track hundreds of times, I tend to lose interest in. And I thought I might not necessarily enjoy this one because it didn't seem to have as much, well, because I was expecting similar to things like Forza 6 and stuff like that, and it's nothing like Forza 6. When I booted up the game, I was given the choice of two cars. I believe it's Mini Cooper S and the Alpine, and these were 1960 rally cars that you could just try out however you wanted to, and you will be racing down a few of the qualification stages, and once you had completed the qualification stages, you'll then progress into the main championship where you can earn XP and buy even better cars or get upgrades, manage your own team and stuff like that. The career progress seems to be slow to get started with because you're given the budget of 50,000 credits at the start of the game. No microtransactions involved, don't worry, but you're given the budget of 50k at the start, and you're very limited with the choice of cars that you can get. I think there's only two classes that you can get. So, for you to actually build your garage, you have to put a lot of hours into the game to be able to do it, and you don't always get guaranteed a specific amount of XP or a huge amount of XP, and XP is fairly hard to earn, as far as I can work out through the game right now. However, if you dedicate a lot of hours, you can get some really cool cars. There is quite a wide variety of classes, so you can go from 1960 rally cars to the most recent 2010 rally cars, and even the supercross cars, which just look insane. Now, getting into the game, the handling can be difficult in places, but it's a driving game. There are going to be customizations that you're going to put into cars, different handling, etc. It's been put together really well. It's 1080p, I believe, also 60 FPS. It runs really well. It's got good graphics. It's simple to understand you if you're co-driver next to you, so they'll be telling you what's coming up. Very realistic simulation of rally driving, and it's just overall good fun. The customization that you have is you can have a few upgrades for your car, so it can vary from just being like weight reduction or something like that. Now, these customizations you can't choose, they automatically get upgraded once your team have researched the stuff behind it. However, you can change the skins of your cars. There are 9 skins available roughly for each car, and that's the customization that you can select. Now, if you go onto the custom races, you can choose any track, any course variation, any format of rally driving, and any car, and just go all out with any amount of weather, AI, difficulty, etc. So that's good fun. You also have the leagues where you can, I assume, enter competitions and earn money through playing the game. I'm not 100% sure, I've not tried out the leagues, but it's definitely a competitive approach to the game, possibly like the esports stuff that you can see on games like Project Cars, which is another racing game. Now, there are weathering effects which definitely affect the driving controls, which is really good, because in some games, even if you have weathering effects, it doesn't actually affect your controllability of the car. It's a lot more common on recent games, but on older games, not really. Now, when you're driving, you can drive in snow, you can drive on different terrains, dirt, asphalt, tarmac, etc. So all of these factors come in together and affect your handleability of the car. So if you go into ice, you're going to be sliding all over the place. You probably want to go slower, or you want to be going, if you have a car that can go fairly well at high speeds with high controllability, you could try it, but you're probably going to spin off. You also get prompts saying, like, don't cut. If you cut on this corner, there's a high chance you'll roll and damage your car. Referring on to the damage in people's cars, the realistic side, the realism of the damage on the cars isn't particularly good, if I must be straightforward and honest about it, because even though you do get the dents and the scratches and the cracked windows and stuff like that, it doesn't seem particularly realistic in comparison to some other games out on the market. However, you do have different parts of the car which will get damaged if you hit it. So, for example, your body of the car can be damaged, your radiator of the can be damaged, your engine, etc. So all of these can come into effect. Now, after each stage, I believe, you can repair parts of your car, which will result in a time delay, which will affect your overall time. So you do have to work out if you want to upgrade the car and have a fully working car, or have the fastest time, but if you crash, you could possibly be removed from the race as a DNF. So that's definitely an interesting concept. It's a shame that the actual physics of the car, like being damaged, isn't more realistic, but the back end side of stuff for the damage is there. So I think it counterweighs it a little bit. I do find the disqualification, the time delay, like the penalty, of having your car damaged and then repaired can be a little bit too much, because you have a timer, you can repair whatever you want to repair, the crew will give recommendations which you can follow, but it just, once you finished a rally stage, personally, like when you repair a car in F1, you make a pit stop, the car gets repaired. You can't do that in a rally, obviously. However, you can repair flat tyres if you have a flat tyre. If you go to stand still, hold down Y on the Xbox One controller, repair the puncture, that obviously will give a time penalty, because that has taken up time out of your race and it's done pretty much instantly. However, in between stages of rally driving, I'm not sure if the penalties for repairing your car in between each stage is something that I personally would agree with, because when you go in between races through F1 and stuff, banger racing, you don't have a time penalty for the repairs that you've made on the car. Obviously, if you change the engine or something like that, if it's the difference between a qualifying and a race day, you do have a grid penalty, but I don't have a huge background in rally driving personally, so it may just be my general opinion of the way that racing games work, so do correct me if I'm wrong there. But I've really enjoyed it. It's got really decent graphics, it's got a stable frame rate, there are a limited variety of customization options, but the gameplay is worth it. I've enjoyed playing the game, and there are a variety of different features that you can use. It's the first entry on Xbox One and PS4 ever for Codemasters, the developer behind the game's franchise, Dirt. Previously it was Dirt Showdown, that was back in 2012. They've come a long way since the first game, quite a long time ago, in the early 2000s I believe, possibly even back in the 1990s. I'm not 100% sure when the franchise started. I just know the most recent releases with Dirt Showdown and Dirt 3. So they've definitely come a long way. I've enjoyed it. Check the game out. Thanks Codemasters for the review code for this game. Don't forget to like, follow, and of course as always subscribe. With loads more of Dirt Rally content coming up on the channel. We're really enjoying the game. If you want to check out our written review, the link will be down below in the description. So yeah, see you soon.
Into right 6 over crest jump 100 bump. And caution right 4 over jump 100. Left 4 long. 60 keep left over crest into right 5 long. 40 middle over crest jump. Puncture left front. Left 6 over crest jump maybe, 60 past junction, caution left 6 over crest down. Front left tyre's gone.